Dribble this, or right this, or over this, or yeah.
That's it? Don't pretend like you froze. Because I see it.
When I see you again, I give you a piece of what's on the album.
All right, girl. I'm going to hold you to that. You know I am.
Watch out, Boomshots. You tell him that there's a make the way to Merman now. So this one is sure shot. It can't stop. Boomshots.
Boomshots.
Waiting for Spice. Congrats.
Spice is right here.
What's up, Spice?
Hi, I haven't seen you for so long.
I haven't seen you for so long. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been really good.
Good. You look well. You look
I
great.
know. Plus, I'm celebrating. I got the #1 reggae song, so I'm feeling myself.
It's unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you got 1 million views.
In less than 48 hours, yes.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've been celebrating. In Jamaica, when I say me, I go on with myself. I've been going on with myself.
I see that. I see that. I've been checking out all the stuff you've been doing. I want to just say this is a great song. We had it playing just before you came on, and it's a song that it just basically does make you want to go down there. And
definitely, you have to wine go down there. When I see you, Reshma, you have to wine go down there. I'm gonna teach you, and I'm gonna say, girl, I need you all the way down there.
And then one question I have is, once I am down there,
what do you do?
Now, a lot of people been asking me, what is all go down there mean and where you can go down there? So I just want to be clear to the people that you go down there mean why not go down there. But at the end of the day, it don't matter what you want, why not go down there, go do. So if you want go down there.
Because I couldn't get back up.
You can't get back up.
That was hard.
You got to work on the knees. You have to have strong knees.
Not strong knees, strong abs, strong arms, strong waist.
Everything gotta be strong.
Them leg up is strong to stay up.
I need to tell us, I'm trying to stay on a couple of times. I may have a problem with my knee.
I'm trying
to dance to that song, yeah.
Yeah, mommy.
Boy, you got some athletic dancers, by the way.
I do, so I need to big up all the dancers that was in the video. All the dancers. There was so many different girls, even from Jamaica. I have to big up all the girls. They did extremely well.
And pick up yourself, Grace.
Pick up my nice, clean self.
Nice, clean self. Nice, clean self who has 2 of the most successful international dancehall acts on her new song.
Right now.
Shaggy Sean Paul, Spice, go down there.
Remember.
Feel you ready? A problem. Go down there.
How does that make you feel?
It's an overwhelming feeling, to be honest. I feel extremely great because it's an iconic moment. It's a historic track. I keep telling people how grateful I am to know that me, Grace Hamilton, brought the 2 big legends together on one song on my album. So I've been celebrating. I've been really hype. I have the #1 reggae song in the world. So maybe not going with myself. I feel good. It's a great feeling.
And it won't be the first time that you've broken some records and been the first and everything. You really are someone that is doing this over and over, but this is a big one. And when the song came out, I did see Sean and Shaggy and you chatting, and I saw that Sean was saying that Shaggy actually sent him this track.
Mad vibe.
Thanks, man, for big up Shaggy. Cause you shout me and say, yo, Spice thing, I'm gonna say, let me hear it there. I just played the rhythm one time and I said, what this? See, and both I want to go hard on it. So give thanks for the inclusion, see.
And he put his vocals on it and sent it back literally like the next day. I mean,
the next day within 24 hours, definitely, because Shaggy and I was on the track first. And then when we sent it to Sean Paul, the next day, he recorded and sent his part. So I was like, from I heard the song, to be honest, I knew it was a hit. And then when I got the two legends together on that one song, I know it was over.
If the song not bad, it's not bad. But that tune that is bad. You know, see, so when Sean hears,
Bad.
and if Sean, in fairness, if Sean did hear it and never feel said bad, and say, boy, and I mean this, I couldn't vex, he must have feel it. You know,
Yeah, real.
But right away you hear it and you just say, yo, boom.
We've had this music video for like almost a year now, been waiting and pending, because I wanted to wait until closer to when, you know, the pandemic was getting over. Yeah. We're getting over these horrible moments, because I know that it's a happy, exciting song and you want to whine and go down there. I never want nobody to whine with the depression. Even though I know that a lot of people still going through it right now, I know this song will cheer them up. My Instagram page is flooded with girls just whining and having fun, and that's the aim. That's what I wanted.
You just kick out the depression. I can just tell you that. That's for sure. Like that day, I was like, let me turn this track on. And, you know, like you said, we're going through a rough time. But as they say, it's the big Jamaican saying, nothing before the time. And I think this is such a great way to, because, you know, we're all adapting. We have to adapt. And, you know, we still have to have fun. And that's one of the greatest things about dancehall. And that's one of the greatest things about artists like you know, you keep making us move. You keep putting that energy in us. I want to talk a little bit about the new album, because, you know, you have Shaggy and Sean, and now Shaggy's producing the new album that's coming out, right?
Shaggy is definitely my executive producer for the album coming out. My fans got excited when I said Shaggy's the executive producer. I myself is excited as well. I'm so sorry, because I'm actually in a changing room talking to you right now on the mall. I've been running around like crazy, trying to put everything together. And
why do I believe that? I mean, it seems like, you know, this is we've done this all the time. Whether you're running,
but I'm dead serious. Let me show you what Reshma. Respect the hustle and know what's going on. I'm in a store. I'm actually in a boutique, and because I was here with my stylist, they're getting me dressed and prepared for a shoot. And I told them, I said, listen, at 4 p.m. I have to stop, because I need to go on Vibe magazine to talk to Reshma. And so that's why I'm right here, and I want people to know the behind the scenes of, you know, the hard work and the dedication. And that's why I'm even telling you that in between me celebrating the success of this song, you know, I've got so much going on, and I just have to delegate, and, you know, I have to put, you know, the pieces together. I have to make it happen regardless of what you have going on. So I'm always still working, and I want people to see the behind the scenes of how hard it is, you know, to make it happen.
Well, you know, I think that if there's someone who keeps it real, Spice, I don't think it gets more realer than you, you know. I've seen you many, many times doing the same thing, lead up to Sunfest, lead up to a stage show. You really put your heart and soul into it. And, you know, we've had these conversations. As a woman, you literally even, you know, you invest all that money back into entertaining your fans. I never seen you coming out in just a T-shirt and blah, blah, blah. Like you.
I tell people all the time. And, you know, talking to you as someone that can attest to, like, my Sumfest performances, I tell people all the time, I charge Sumfest a lot but I never really made a profit from Sumfest. People always walked away with a profit from Sumfest, and it doesn't matter how many millions of dollars Joe Bogdanovich paid me for that. I never gain, because I give so much back to the performances, to the set, to the outfits, to the stage entrances, you know, just the creative, just creating the performance, you know.
I have
fans to have a good show.
I've seen you come out in hair, in heels,
like
in a bubble, on a bed. And this time I saw that you did a launch party in ATL for this video shoot.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, you were decked to the nines as Cleopatra.
We set up a whole, let me show them my headpiece, because y'all don't understand what happened last night. I set up a whole scene. I come out and I'm something like this. Real Cleopatra.
You're strong man.
Strong men bringing out the queen.
Yes. But I must say, you know, that was amazing. But then, what happened with your dancers, Cookie Monster and Tahiri?
I I don't want to talk about it because when we talk about it, we cry tears. Like, it's just so hilarious. I'm about to post a video with them.
And Shaggy just walk out perfume part and say, go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down? And Shaggy come out and fuck up the place, you know. And Shaggy a perform. So me a perform and I look through the side of my eye, come can't call there.
And that's how it go.
Yo, we dey on camera, cause you papa film the scene. So Shaggy dey on stage, you know, him a perform. And them dey on the side of the stage, and me a look on them and me a witness.
You never did a win. She didn't listen. No, tell the truth.
No,
tell the truth.
Voila. So of course, you know, they're official dancers. But they don't live in Atlanta, so they never got a chance to rehearse, nor, you know, go through the rehearsal process with the other dancers. They flew in on the day of the show. And I said to them, listen, when you hear Sean Paul part, that's when you enter the stage, because that's the second verse, and we're going to do a big freestyle. I bought them these big gold wings, excitement. They were in their costumes and everything. But because Shaggy was officially in the building there, they saw Shaggy at the actual venue, so they were looking out for Sean Paul himself to be there as well. Then they decided on the stage and wait for see Sean Paul come out by the stage. And Sean Paul there Jamaica. Sean Paul there Jamaica. Well, Sean Paul was in Jamaica, but I told them to listen to Sean Paul voice.
Oh, and they were, oh my gosh. But I must say, big props to you because you gave them their moment in your kitchen, which I love, by the way. Your kitchen is amazing. I love how every time you have a video release or something, you show it on your fridge. And by the way, your kitchen.
So all the people that were talking about, oh, now they know not to eat at people's house. Let's talk about it. My house is always clean. That's why I'm always in my kitchen, because that's where you eat. It's one of the cleanest places. Let's talk about it. It's nothing to wipe off your counter when you're finished. I'm not no nasty girl, so my counter is very clean. Let's talk about it.
Clean like Grace. I never seen a kitchen that clean. I saw your dancer do a head top on your stove. Hey!
Actually, I forget her, because if she ever break my stove, she'll have to back.
Put the heat on that. No,
that day was the day when we really found out that the song hit #1 in the world. So I didn't care. If I could have reached on my house top, on my rooftop, here, go wine. Anywhere we catch, you know I'm a Jamaican, so anywhere we catch for wine, we're wine.
Well, shout out to Tahiri and shout out to Cookie Monster because they got some moves. You know, I was thinking, you know, that shit is so hard. They should have a dance hall competition in the Olympics because you literally have to be an athlete to do that.
I agree with you, but we actually having a Go Down Deh dance competition coming soon. I'm working on the grand prize right now because I want it to be very grand. I want it to be the biggest I've ever given away. So we are going to have an all-island and all-world dance challenge for Go Down Deh. Definitely.
Well, I do recommend those who can't do it, don't bother giving up your day jobs because that shit is hard. And I almost bust out both my kneecaps trying to do that. So when we meet, I think you need to send your dancers to me.
You probably need more than dancers. I didn't say that. I thought about it in my head. It just came through my mouth.
I see that. Well, in that case, let's move on. I'm not offended. As you know, we know each other for a while. And you're right. I do need more than just your dancers. But anyways, we won't
so for all the people, let them be clear how far back we go. Like, we are actually friends apart from you being at work. That's why I'm teasing you.
I know you are.
Let me just be clear to all the people out there that Reshma is a great supporter of the Jamaican culture. She's been coming to Jamaica for numerous of years. We've done thousands of interviews. She was also the host on what song was that where we took over Apple in New York? What was that?
Any Spice fans in the building?
down flat on the body like a polished toenail. Cocky bitches on me belly like wheel. Don't feel me just a bubble shake like a sweet tea.
So we have a history. We're great friends, and that's why I'm troubling her.
That's why. But you know what they say, Grace? Don't trouble because trouble might trouble you back.
That's true, because you know, I call a girl on stage and I told her, I said, you can't whine. From I look at you, I see you can't whine. And if you ever see how she whine and go down there, she can whine. She can whine better than me.
You need to get her, employ her as one of your dancers. I saw all those people coming out for you. You have fans. You have fans, girl.
I definitely do, and I appreciate and love them so much.
All right, thank you guys. We have a big full house in Atlanta. All right. Yeah, so it was a successful day. Big up, thank you. I love you. It was a very successful day.
I just want to say something about the wine. You know, as you know, I'm also the reggae and dancehall curator at Tidal. Shout out to the Tidal Massive.
Big up Tidal.
One of the first playlists that I made was Fine Wine playlist, and you have been the face of it until now.
Oh,
and
wow,
you know,
I'm still the face of it. I'm honored.
And you know, it's become one of the most popular playlists on the platform. Why am I not surprised? But I want to know why whining. Why are people so infatuated with whining? Why do people love it so much?
I can speak for myself that whining makes me happy. It doesn't matter what problems I have. When I hear a song, I'm ready for whine. It just give me that vibe and that energy. It makes me feel happy. So for me, whining does give me that vibe.
And talking about Tidal, you know, a year ago, I actually bought my dancehall column, Murder She Wrote, to Tidal. And, you know, you were the person you were the feature that kicked it off. It was this time last year. You had we were celebrating Women's Month, and, you know, we just got into the pandemic. And I say all that to say that as a woman in this industry, which is a very male-dominated industry, you really have paved the way for a lot of females, because we're seeing a lot of females right now, and we're seeing a lot more than there has been in the history of dance.
Definitely, because
you really have been at the forefront of paving that, so big up yourself.
Thank you so much. I like that little Jamaican talk. Big up yourself too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I accept my flowers with gratitude.
Great. And it's nice to have those flowers when we can smell them, right?
Definitely, definitely.
And I want to talk about friends, because we are friends, but I hope we're not those types of friends that you put out.
Exactly.
Those friends. What type of friends? I have to say, Spice, you have so much love. But that video, and success on that video, congratulations on that too.
Thank you.
You have a lot of love, but those visuals are pretty powerful visuals.
They are powerful, and they are relatable, and they're also things that I've been through. It's sad enough that, you know, when I go through stuff, you know, I'm just, I don't want to say bad lucky, but I'm just one of the persons who have encountered a lot of bad friendship. People who come around to tear you down. People who come around just for, you know, the highlights. And, you know, people will do anything for the clout. And, you know, you just have to pick and choose who to keep in your circle. And that's why they say choose your friends wisely. And, you know, make sure that the energy, nobody coming in your energy negatively, and
because that affects how your success, how you are towards everything. And you're a mother, which, you know, I can't believe all this that you're doing. You're showing. No wonder you're in a dressing room, because there's so much that you're doing, but you're doing it. And I guess, you know, bringing the wrong energy into your life is bringing it into your home too.
Definitely, definitely. And that's why you got to be careful who you bring into your home. And
but Spice, you've got daggers and scissors and people giving each other lizard tail in their split, and they're burning you at the stake.
Lizard lizard tail is something popular in Jamaica. It's said that if you smoke the tail of the lizard, you will go crazy. And friends, you got to be careful when people make your weed for you, because if they make the weed and put a lizard tail in the weed, you can go crazy, kinky, mad.
Well, you haven't, even though we've known you as Mad Gal Spice. Shout out to you. You dropped your new fashion line. You introduced your new lover to us. You got a new home in ATL. Happy to hear Love and Hip Hop is back in production. You know, you really find ways. It's amazing how you can turn a bad situation into a positive situation. I love the way you turn I Feel Away into a t-shirt.
I know, and it has been selling like crazy. To be honest, I'm mad to take that t-shirt off my website because I keep selling out so quickly and I have to go back into production and making it. So everybody really loves that I Feel Away because it looks like a lot of people just feel away. I feel away. I have to speak my mind.
No, ma'am. Don't feel away, bitch. I feel away.
I feel away.
Yes, and you do speak your mind. And, you know, but I feel like you've been doing this all your life. You've been turning bad situations, on a slightly serious note, like bad situations into good ones. You know, right from the beginning, I've sat next to you when you've told me the story about your house burning down as a child, having that one knapsack on your back.
I've struggled as a child. After my father died, it seemed so hopeless. I remember coming home from school one day and my house was gone. I lost my home to fire, and just having that one uniform, one shoes, just the bag on my back. I remember promising myself that I have to make it.
You know, you've dealt with colorism, even your album Captured. I'm glad to see that you've worked things out with your record label, but there has been a fight for you to deal with, and you have always found a way to kind of flip it.
And it's been a hard fight, and definitely I have found a way to flip it. And that's why I say to my fans, my besties, big up my besties, I say to them all the time, use me as an example, because I have really, like, literally been through so much. But nevertheless, I've never stopped once. I've always just kept going. I kept going, kept working. Even, I feel like I get the hardest fights as a Black woman in the business, but I always just still keep going. I never, ever felt like giving up. And that's why I want them to know that consistency is key. Hard work is key. Mankind is not God. So don't let anyone speak any negativity over your life, because right now I'm just living a moment of proving them wrong.
Well, as the Buju would say, it's not an easy road.
Not an easy road.
But, you know, you are someone that gives us all strength. And, you know, a lot of people actually have read my work and stories that I've covered about you, and you know, when I meet them, they always say, I love Spice, I love that she fights for this and fights for that. And you know, the other end, you're still here, you're still smiling, you still make us feel good, you still make us want to go down there.
Definitely go down there. That's the song right now. So yeah, I'm just always that happy bubble person no matter what, and I don't take anything serious. I literally laugh at everything. So yeah, I'm just a happy person.
You are. And, you know, talking about fight, you know, you didn't say this publicly. I know you didn't do it publicly, but I have to give you props for helping towards Sister Charmaine's funeral costs when she passed away earlier this year. You know, R.I.P. Sister Charmaine. You know, for those who don't know, why did you feel it was important to do that?
She gave me my career. I can openly say that. If it was for, you know, women like, you know, those legends who paved the way, there probably wouldn't be any Spice.
I love how you actually got inspired by that song and did Fight Over Man. Shout out to Dave Kelly anyway.
Oh, Kelly, big up Baby Sham. You know the thing go. We always keep positive, always not forget where we come from. So big up Baby Sham. You know the thing go. Right.
And he's got his new song Lockdown, actually, that I put
and
on my list.
It's a lot down the place.
Exactly. All that to say, you know, I love how you have paid homage. Again, we're coming back to the whole female thing, and you really are that female who has been paving the way. I mean, I've seen you clashing at Sting. I've seen you literally clashing at Sting more than once.
Yes. Kenya, can I tell you how far back in my career you've been a part of? That was like, what, 10 years ago? Like years ago. That was the old Spice.
There's no old Spice, but you have all of those things and you've evolved with it. And, you know, you're an international star, but you really still, you're relatable to everyone that I think you have been relatable since day one. So, you know, it's such a nice feeling. And I feel like everybody is celebrating with you right now Go Down There, #1 on the reggae iTunes. What do you have to say?
Me, go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down? Wine for me good and sweat a drip off of my body, yeah. Oh, you feel so good and them right there. But I want to say, I'm just humble. I'm grateful. Thanks for the support. People have been buying it on iTunes. Continue to buy my song. Let's keep it in the #1 spot. I mean, I feel like Bob Marley. I don't listen to that, but I feel good.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with feel good, and you know,
I'm happy. I'm excited. I create and I feel good. I want to celebrate.
Well, you are celebrating, and everyone's celebrating with you. And as Bob said, when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Exactly.
So go down there and do those wines, because if you feel the pain, just hold it. Just hold it.
Definitely. So big up everybody. I see Boomshots. I say big up to Boomshots. Big up Vibe Magazine. Big up to my dancers, the entire team, management station, King, the entire whole production, Tracy, everybody. VP Records, big up yourself. Shaggy and Sean Paul. I couldn't have done this without you. Big up on yourself. Two legend. Right.
Shout out to Sean, who's doing his latest album as well, Live and
big
Living.
Up Live and Living and everything. You don't know.
And before we go, just want to say, what should we expect? Your new album is called 10, right?
My new album is called 10. The first song that came out on my album was Friends. That hit the charts one day when it came out. It went #1 as well. The second song that came out was Go Down Deh. So Uno can just imagine what will come after. It's just hits after hits. It's a great album. Shaggy is the executive producer. It not getting better than that. I'm being led by a legend. My act, my feel good.
How did that link up happen, by the way?
I'm sorry, I'm just telling you, but I talk Jamaican. You're looking like what is she saying?
No. I think we have a delay. I think we got a delay on this. Because
because I thought you were wondering what I would say, because it freezed for a moment.
Yeah, I froze. Sorry, I froze. You know, I hear you. I understand everything you're saying. I do want to quickly ask, you know, what's it like working with Shaggy, and how did that happen? Because I couldn't have imagined you two even being paired up together, but it's so great to see that.
Working with Shaggy has been amazing. I tell people all the time, if you come to send me a face product, your face can't full of bump. Your face has to be clean and clear. So the fact that Shaggy is such a legend and has so many hit songs, he's able to lead me, direct me, you know, in the studio and stuff. But you know, if you never sing a hit song, you can't tell me what to do. You can't come to me with foolishness. So working with Shaggy has been extremely amazing. He's humble. Sometimes I forget that, oh my God, it's a legend. We are very down to earth. We work together well. You know, his wife and I have a lot of history. His kids and my kids used to be in the same class. Well, his daughter, I'm saying kids. His daughters and my daughter was in the same class. So we have a great chemistry. It's like a family. And I just want to say, big him up. Mad love and respect. Big up Rebecca, his wife. Mad love as well, because there were times when I could call anytime. And he's with Rebecca. Never get a screw face. Always receptive and welcome, and that also helped me to create with the legend, you know. So I have to give respect to his wife as well.
Nice. Well, you know what they say, behind every great man there's also a great woman. So it's always, and it's teamwork, and that's what you're also saying. There's teamwork, and it's shout out to the veterans who are actually using their time, their experience to teach, because as they say, teach one to teach the other, to teach the other, right?
I know my hope and dream is that everybody in dancehall will just start to unite and come together, because together we're a greater force to be reckoned with. There's so many people out there who's taking over our genre and claiming it. So now it's time for us to come together, and that's why I'm even so elated that this track is doing well. So I hope that it will inspire other artists in Jamaica to come together and just make great music.
Right. We'll respect for you. And by the way, before we go, you said we're friends, right?
Yes.
You said we're friends.
We are friends.
We go back a long way. We're not those friends, but we're not frenemies. We're real friends.
Real friends. We go back a long way.
After you said we're all friends, you must give us something exclusive that's coming on your new album, because you're not leaving just like that.
But I don't want them to hear them.
I know you don't.
I don't want them to hear the other.
Oh, by the way, I saw that
proper English, we're going to the British, because a lot of people don't know I used to live in England. So I can leave you with the British voice if you want that, you know?
No, we want a exclusive something.
Triple this, or right this, or over this, or yeah.
That's it? Don't pretend like you froze. Because I see you.
When I see you again, I give you a piece of what's on the album.
All right, girl. I'm going to hold you to that. You know I am. Anyway, you look amazing. You look great. Shout out to you. Congratulations one more time. And
I love you.
When we see you.
Love you. Big up yourself. Appreciate you.
Love you too.
Big up all my fans, besties. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Watch out, Boomshots. You have to listen to this and make the weight and murmur now. So this one is a short shot. It can't stop. Boomshots.
Boomshots.